Yeah, welcome back. So in the previous video, we had an error with the combo box selection. So this was a mistake. That's for uh, if you are trying to get the value of what is entered. Say maybe for the combo box, uh, you selected maybe an employee. If you want to get the value, you do it cb underscore user type dot selected item dot to string, and then if you message box it out, you get the value of that. So that was my mistake. So what you have to do for this one is you do it dot dot text dot length, like the one I showed you, that you can do it two ways for if you are validating a text box. Yes, so you do the same thing too for this one. The text dot length okay. So let's run this one and see. Okay, so no errors. So if you go here, we test this one, we go mic, this is mic 1, and then the password, let's just put something. So when you go here, it says select user type. Okay, so now let's select stuff. When you go to add user, it goes to the next one, it says select gender. So that one has been fixed. So when you select this one, it goes to enter your email address. I mean, there's a mistake in my prompt, but it's okay. So let's input something. It goes to enter your phone number, and then whatever. So the next thing to do is to change the password field, so that if you type your password, it comes in the form of an asterisk, and then we validate if the email the person has the email the person has typed is valid. It's a valid email address, and then we make sure this part also only accepts numbers. Okay, because somebody can just input letters and then they run to it. Okay, so yeah, let's go and do that. Okay, so the first one, we do the password. So when you select the password text box, you scroll down. Yeah, you find this at the behavior side. You see password like something like password character. So you input this asterisk there, and then you go to enter. So now if you input a password, it will come in the form of an asterisk. Okay, so let's try that one out. So you go to add new user, and then let's type a password here. Okay, so now it comes in the form of asterisk. Okay. Now something before we validate, make sure we are doing the person is inputting a correct email address, and then also inputting only numbers. With my SQL connections, when you input say a colon or a semicolon inside this text box, and then you run you try to input the data into the database, it will give you an error, because in my SQL connection it already has some sort of asterisk, some sort of colon and semicolon. So you have to prevent the user from being able to actually input an asterisk or something, input a colon or a semicolon. Okay, so I already have this code here, so let me find this. So we copy and paste it there. So I'll also paste that one into the comment box, so that you guys can just copy it. So okay, so this is the first one. Yeah, so in able to prevent somebody from entering how do you say it, a colon or a semicolon, you select the fields you want. So you can double select, the fields you want to prevent the person from selecting asterisk, and then sorry, I keep saying asterisk, a semicolon and a colon. You can select them together, and then you go to this power button here, the event. If you go here, you'd find one that says key press, okay, like it says here, key press, okay. So you find, and then you double click it. If you double click it, it will create an event for you where you would paste that code, okay. So let me fix this first. Okay. Now you see there's this over here. Okay. So I copied this from. Yeah. So you know what? I'd like to end here and then continue in the next video.